Are you feeling a stirring within, a yearning for something beyond the confines of everyday life? Perhaps you sense a shift, a subtle yet profound transformation taking place within your very being. You're not alone. There's a collective awakening happening, a rising tide of souls ready to transcend the limitations of 3D Earth and embrace a higher state of consciousness. Welcome to the age of transition, where you are the master of your reality and the possibilities are boundless. Dolores Cannon has left behind a legacy that whispers of a profound truth: the emergence of a new Earth. Many have already crossed over to this realm, a dimension not bound by the limitations of our current understanding, but a realm shaped by the energy of love, higher vibrations, and spiritual evolution. Dolores Cannon's vision of New Earth is not merely a theoretical concept, but a tangible reality that individuals can actively participate in. Central to this vision is the idea of ascension, a process of spiritual awakening and transformation that transcends the limitations of the physical world. According to Cannon, New Earth represents a vibrational shift where humanity collectively elevates its consciousness to a higher frequency, leaving behind the constraints of fear, ego, and separation. But what does it mean to cross over to New Earth? It's not about leaving the physical realm behind or escaping from reality. Instead, it's a profound shift in perception, a reorientation of consciousness towards a more expansive and harmonious way of being. Those who have crossed over to New Earth have undergone a deep inner transformation, shedding layers of conditioning and societal programming to reveal their true essence. Before we delve into the signs that indicate your readiness to move beyond duality and embrace Christ consciousness, let's explore the deeper purpose behind the duality game itself. Picture your life as a series of interconnected cycles, each designed to allow your soul to fully immerse itself in the dance of light and dark. Through these cycles, you've experienced myriad roles, rich and poor, healthy and ill, good and bad, all part of a grand plan to explore the vast spectrum of existence. At the heart of the duality game lies the idea of forgetting your true self. You immersed yourself so deeply in your roles that your identity became intertwined with your earthly persona. This immersion was intentional, a fundamental aspect of the duality experience. You needed to forget your true nature to truly understand the intricacies of light and dark, good and bad. But in doing so, you also became isolated and filled with fear. Yet, as you journey through life, there comes a point when you begin to feel a shift within. The grip of duality starts to loosen, and you realize that identifying solely with one aspect of duality no longer fulfills you. This is when your personal cycle of duality begins to wind down. It's a pivotal moment, a sign that you are ready to release the old patterns and embrace something greater. The essence of this transformation lies in finding your anchor within, in discovering your true self amidst the chaos of duality. Your emotional roller coaster stabilizes as you connect with the language of your soul. You start to act upon this inner wisdom, creating changes in your life that align with your soul's desires. In the silence of solitude, you hear the whispers of your soul more clearly, and you question the limitations imposed by external influences. One of the key indicators of your readiness to cross over is your ability to hold all the experiences of duality in your consciousness while remaining centered and fully present. As long as you identify with one side of duality over the other, you remain on the karmic wheel. Karma acts as a natural harmonizer of the swings in your consciousness, teaching you valuable lessons until you find your anchor point, the stillness, compassion, and quiet joy within. In this state of inner balance, you release the ties to karmic cycles. Your predominant feeling tones become those of stillness, compassion, and joy. You become like the eye of the storm, untouched by the outer chaos. Your emotional life stabilizes and you gain control over your thoughts and feelings. You are no longer driven by fear-oriented patterns. But what is the purpose of this intricate dance of duality? Why did you, as an advanced and courageous aspect of God, embark on this journey of forgetfulness and remembrance? The answer lies in the creation of something entirely new, a new consciousness, the Christ consciousness. God, in His perfection, sought to introduce change, growth, and expansion into His creation. To do this, He needed the dynamics of opposites. So, He introduced the element of ignorance, the force that opposes goodness and creates the illusion of separation. Ignorance breeds fear, and fear begets the need for control, which leads to the struggle for power. Through your journey, you are not simply battling evil or darkness. You are creating something entirely new, a consciousness that transcends both light and dark. This is spiritual alchemy at its finest, transforming the dark energy of duality into the spiritual gold of Christ consciousness. Imagine a world where love, compassion, and unity prevail. Picture a society where greed, fear, and hatred are replaced by empathy, harmony, and cooperation. Envision a planet where every individual recognizes their interconnectedness with all living beings and the Earth itself. That, in essence, is the new Earth. Through her extensive research and regression sessions with thousands of clients, Dolores uncovered the existence of a higher vibrational dimension, often referred to as 5D Earth. According to her teachings, this transition is not just a geographic or physical change, but rather a profound shift in consciousness, the transcendence of duality. As your frequency begins aligning with the frequency of transcendence, the new Earth, it's like tuning into a higher radio frequency where the reception is clearer, the music is sweeter, and the wisdom flows effortlessly. It's as if you're gradually shedding the heavy layers of density that have held you back and stepping into a realm of greater light and clarity. The process of aligning with the new Earth is ongoing, a continuous evolution of your consciousness. It's like climbing a spiritual mountain. As you ascend, the air becomes purer, the view more breathtaking, and the sense of ownness more profound. Another sign that you are ready to cross over to the new Earth is a heightened sense of awareness. You start to perceive the world around you in a more profound way. Colors may appear more vibrant, sounds more melodious, and the beauty of nature more captivating. You might also experience synchronicity, those meaningful coincidences that seem to guide you on your path. Your intuition becomes a powerful guiding force in your life. You find that you can trust your inner knowing more than ever before. It's as if you have a direct line to your higher self, which offers insights and wisdom to navigate through life's challenges. As you align with the frequency of the new Earth, fear-based patterns that once held you captive begin to dissipate. You no longer feel driven by the need for control, security, or external validation. Instead, you embrace a sense of trust in the universe and the innate wisdom of your soul. Fear loses its grip on you, making space for love and compassion to flourish. Your emotional roller coaster starts to level out, and you find a deeper sense of inner peace and emotional stability. You are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. As you discover the calm within the storm, your predominant emotional states become those of stillness, compassion, and joy. This emotional harmony is a clear sign that you are rising above the tumultuous wave of duality. You begin to view the world and its inhabitants through the lens of compassion and non-judgment. The need to label people as good or bad fades away as you recognize that every being is on their unique journey of self-discovery. Your relationships undergo transformation. You start seeking deeper and more authentic connections with others. Superficial interactions no longer satisfy your soul. You are drawn to individuals who resonate with your evolving frequency, and together you co-create meaningful connections based on mutual growth and support. Your faith in the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, becomes unshakable. You understand that everything in your life, including challenges and setbacks, serves a greater purpose in your soul's evolution. This unwavering faith allows you to surrender to the flow of life and trust that you are always where you need to be. Perhaps the most profound sign of your readiness for the new earth is your awakening to unity consciousness. You start to perceive the interconnectedness of all life. You recognize that separation is an illusion, and that every being, every creature, and every part of the earth is a vital thread in the intricate tapestry of existence. This realization is a quantum leap in your spiritual evolution. You begin to align your life more closely with your soul's purpose. You discover your unique gifts and talents, and feel a deep calling to share them with the world. Your work becomes a form of sacred service, and you are driven by a sense of purpose that extends far beyond personal gain. As you vibrate at a higher frequency, your ability to manifest your desires becomes more potent. Your thoughts and intentions manifest more swiftly and accurately. It's as if you've unlocked the secrets of conscious creation, and you use this power for the greater good, manifesting experiences that align with love, harmony, and unity. You embark on a profound journey of self-healing and inner integration. You acknowledge and heal past wounds, traumas, and unresolved emotions. This process of inner alchemy leads to a sense of wholeness and completeness. You become a beacon of healing energy, not only for yourself, but also for those around you. Material possessions lose their grip on you. You realize that true abundance is not measured by the accumulation of wealth or possessions, but by the richness of your inner world and the depth of your relationships. You become less attached to material goods and more focused on experiences that nurture your soul. You find yourself drawn to spiritual teachings, wisdom traditions, and philosophies that resonate with the truth of unity and love. Whether it's the teachings of ancient mystics, indigenous wisdom, or contemporary spiritual leaders, you are guided towards sources of wisdom that mirror your own inner knowing. Your journey towards the new earth is a continuous process of inner alchemy and transformation. You are constantly shedding old layers of conditioning, beliefs, and limitations. This process can be challenging at times, but you embrace it with grace, knowing that it is essential for your evolution. You begin to experience moments of timelessness, where the past and future dissolve into the eternal now. These moments of profound presence connect you with the infinite nature of your soul. You realize that you are not bound by the constraints of linear time, but are a timeless being experiencing a temporary human existence. Your connection with nature deepens, and you develop a strong sense of environmental consciousness. You understand the importance of stewardship and care for the earth. You actively participate in efforts to protect and restore the planet, recognizing it as a sacred part of the new Earth's ecosystem. Your perception of reality expands beyond the limitations of the physical senses. You may have glimpses of other dimensions, receive guidance from higher beings, or have mystical experiences that defy logical explanation. These experiences serve as reminders of your multidimensional nature. Your heart is filled with a deep desire to serve humanity and contribute to the collective awakening. Whether through acts of kindness, volunteering, or conscious activism, you actively engage in activities that promote positive change in the world. Your service is a reflection of your commitment to the greater good. You rediscover the joy of living and approach life with a playful spirit. Laughter becomes a natural expression of your joy, and you find delight in the simple pleasures of life. Your childlike wonder is reawakened, reminding you that the journey towards the new earth is also a joyful adventure. These signs are not a rigid checklist, but rather a gentle guidance system that can help you recognize your own readiness to cross over to the new earth. It's important to remember that this journey is unique for each individual and unfolds at its own pace. Be patient with yourself and trust in the divine timing of your soul's evolution. So where does all of this lead? Why are these signs so crucial, and what do they signify? They signify that you're on the precipice of a monumental transformation, a metamorphosis of the soul. Just as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, you too are undergoing an evolution of consciousness. The cocoon of duality has served its purpose, and now you're emerging as a radiant being of light, ready to soar in the vast expanse of limitless possibilities. Many have already crossed over to the new earth, where they reside within a realm characterized by love and compassion. However, as you may already know, we find ourselves in an in-between time, where two worlds coexist simultaneously on the same physical plane. At this juncture, both the 3D and 5D realities coexist on the same physical plane, overlapping like layers of a multidimensional tapestry. This transitional phase allows for a gradual integration of the new energies while still navigating the remnants of the old paradigm. As we continue to evolve, the divergence between the two realities becomes more pronounced. The frequency of the Earth is rising, catalyzing a split in consciousness between those who are ready to ascend to the fifth dimension and those who choose to remain in the third dimension. The eventual split between these realities is inevitable. In the words of Dolores, the split will eventually happen. Those vibrating at a higher frequency, aligned with the fifth dimension, will find themselves permanently separated from those who choose to remain in the confines of the third dimension. This is not a judgment, but rather a natural progression of the evolutionary journey. It's important to recognize that the gates to New Earth have not closed yet. Despite the impending split, the opportunity for spiritual growth and ascension remains open to all who are willing to embrace it. Those who have already crossed over to the New Earth still maintain a connection to the old 3D paradigm, but they no longer react to it with fear or attachment. Instead, they focus their energy on anchoring themselves more deeply in the frequencies of New Earth. If you find yourself resonating with this message, rest assured that you are in the midst of a profound journey toward a higher realm of consciousness. The information we are sharing here carries frequencies that resonate with your evolving state of being. It's not a coincidence that you have found your way to this message. Trust the inner guidance that has led you here. It's a testament to your readiness and alignment with the transformative energies of this moment. You are on the path of awakening, and the universe has conspired to bring you the insights and wisdom you seek.